Hey everybody, welcome to Both Mics, episode 142. You notice there's only one mic here right now. That's Mike Sofka, that's me. Mike Taylor spending time with the kiddos, so he's not going to be here tonight. I do have somebody that's sitting in though. Wait for her to jump on over here. Her name is Donna. She has her own podcast, Just Donna. Very interesting person. Donna's got an interesting take on life. Donna's had a lot of adversity in her life. Anyway, she'll tell you more about that, I guess, when she gets here. I just got a text from her, so she should be on her way. We just wrapped up 141, Donna and I did, and 142. We're glad to have you aboard. Glad to have you with us. Just a reminder, it is football season. If you're into fantasy football, hey, you might want to give me a ring. You might want to look me up here. Go to winningfantasyfootball.com. Go to halloffamefantasyfootball.com. I can help you win. I was fortunate enough many years ago to be inducted into the Yahoo Toyota Fantasy Football Hall of Fame. I was the 12th person in. It's been an honor. I've used that as a stepping stone to help other people win in fantasy football. I've helped hundreds of people win their championships. 94% of my customers last year made the playoffs in their league. Some people have never made the playoffs in their league, or they just donate their money every year. It's the go-along thing. Be the person that's winning. Don't tell them how you're doing it, but I'm going to help you win. I can help you as much as you want or as little as you want. I can give you a lot of help or a little help. I can do your draft prep for you, which will make it the easiest, most powerful, and best fun draft you've ever had because, well, you'll be winning a lot here. So let's see if Donna's on her way in here. Hopefully she'll be here soon. I know you guys don't want to hear just me rattling off, but I know some people do, so that's okay. Hey, do you like the sound of your own voice? I don't like the sound of my own voice. Sometimes when you hear it in a playback, it doesn't sound quite the same or well. I've never been over-conscious of it, though. Have you? Leave me a comment in the comment box there, and for the best answer, I'm going to go ahead and send you Both Mics sticker, that's for sure. I've been looking on the interwebs, been searching and surfing, so these things must be true. I'm going to try to send this over to Donna here. Hopefully, we'll be able to do something here. I don't know what the heck's going on. Let me try to position this. Hopefully, she'll be here in a minute. Because I am tap dancing my way out of this, huh? I'm going to flip that back around. Let's see here. That's not it. Nope. Come on, Donna. Come on in, Donna. I'm going to write Donna's name on here. Maybe she'll see us that way. Let me do the @ sign first. How about that? Let's do that. @ Donna Marini @ Donna. Let's just do that. @ Donna Marini. I don't know. Maybe she's under there. Sofka Marini. I don't know. I'm just trying to get it on here. Get it on. What the heck is going on? I'm trying to type her name in, but I can't even type right now. But that's okay. If you notice, I got the bird cage from the pool area. I'm outside here. It's a little bit humid. It's raining out in Florida here. Still waiting on Donna. Come on, Donna. I'm going to look her up on the laptop here. We'll do that. Let's see if we can find her that way. How about that? It's not hard to find us. You just go to Both Mics. You can check us out everywhere, too. Anywhere you find stuff, you can find us. How about that? So, what you do is you go to YouTube, or you go to wherever you find stuff, and you find us. That's how you find us, real quick. So I'm going to send her the link right now, and hopefully she'll get it. Come on, let's send that link. There we go. Hopefully she's gotten that now. And hopefully she'll be here in a minute. But bird cage behind me kind of looks kind of funny from that angle. I call it the bird cage. That's what they call it in that business, I think, a bird cage. But it's not really a bird cage, of course. It's the screened enclosure for a swimming pool. So in the state of Florida, there's a lot of swimming pools, and you have to have either a fence or, some sort of coverage for it. The coverage with the bird cage here, though, is nice because it keeps a lot of the leaves out, keeps a lot of the bugs out and stuff like that. You can enjoy your evening, man. These things aren't cheap, man. I had to get one of these things rescreened one time. $3,000 to take the screens out and put new ones in. So, kind of odd, kind of funny, I know. But anyway, let's check on Donna. Let's see where Donna is. Come on, Donna. Earth to Donna. Waiting on Donna. You guys didn't know that I'd be singing tonight, I know. Donna. Waiting for Donna. Tap dancing by myself. Waiting for Donna. This is going to be fun. Let me try to look her up this. There we go. Are we back? We're coming back. We're going to be back. And we're back. Look at that. Waiting on my partner. Waiting on Donna to get here. Mike Taylor's out with the kiddos on a little vacation. So hopefully we'll see Donna here soon. What do you think about that? You can go check out her stuff. Check her out on the socials. Check her out on YouTube. Just Donna. Her new podcast. She also has a new business venture. Sunbands.us. Sunbands. That's Sunbands. Bands. Sunbands. All one word. .us. She's got these square-like headbands that are shaped like glasses, but hold your hair back, ladies. I guess nowadays guys have it with the man bun or whatever as well. So check it out. Sunbands.us. So hopefully she'll be along here in a minute. Until then, I'm going to push on. I'm going to keep going here because I'm live. And this is the beauty of live stuff. She says, I'm on it. It won't let me in. Get in. I click the link. I click the link. I can see you, but it won't let me join. You send the link again. Okay, how about that? I don't know. I sent you the link. You just got to push on the thing here. Hey, look at that. See? I'm in forever time there. How about that? Anyway, hopefully she'll be here in a minute. I got a lot of stuff to talk about in this show. I've got a ton of stuff I'm excited to talk about. Let's see if it gives me a thing to invite somebody or what here. Kind of stripped down and raw version here of the Both Mics podcast here. No fancy production value at the end. No post, none of that stuff. No fancy studio because we're on the road helping people with fantasy football. So hopefully it'll all come out in the wash. Hopefully she'll be here soon. And if not, I'm going to push on. I'm going to do a one mic show, I guess. Because, hey, the show must go on. Let's see here. I don't know if you guys heard about this or seen this, the James Webb telescope. They've taken the sounds that they've managed to pick up from the James Webb telescope and they've put it to music, and it's kind of like haunting music. So I'll put a link of that on the webpage for sure. Check that out, and also check out some of the first pictures from the James Webb telescope. Now here's where I'm calling bullshit on a lot of this. Okay, you're picking up noises from millions of light years away. You're picking up images from millions of light years away. How come we can do that, but we can't do other things? Like I can't get my fries hot all the time at the drive-thru. Or we can't get the ice cream machine to work at McDonald's. Or how about, we can't do the simplest things. We can't find a toothpaste that tastes good with orange juice. I mean, these are important things that people need and people want in their lives. We need to have these things before I need sounds from outer space or pictures from outer space. Who gives a crap about that? I don't. Well, I do. Gives me something to talk about, but just think about it. If we can't do the simple things, how the hell are we able to do this? How the hell are we able to get images from many light years away and sounds and all this stuff? I'm calling BS. I'm not buying all of it. If you listen to 141, you heard us talk about the possibility of the moon landing being faked. Stanley Kubrick says he filmed the moon landing, which is plausible because shortly thereafter he did, 2001: Space Odyssey. And there's no way for me to invite you, Donna. I don't know what you want me to do. I can type your name on the thing. You just have to, pull it up, the live video, and then all you have to do is tap on it. It'll give you an option to ask to join, and then I'll let you join. I don't have an invite I can send you. I don't know what else I'm supposed to be doing other than my show here. So I'm going to push onward here, and hopefully I'll see you here in a second. Let me finish typing this. Here we go. I'm going to tag you in it. I don't know if that's going to help you or not. Usually it's a simpler process. It's an easier process, and usually it goes a little quicker. I go on, somebody goes on, they hit the screen, and then I allow them to join the broadcast. So I'm waiting to do that with you. That's fine. I hope you make it here shortly. There was something else interesting, though, that came out not long ago. They say more evidence, and this is according to NBC News, so this must be true. More evidence links highly processed food to a greater risk of cancer and death. I found that interesting because the picture they chose for this article is, hot dogs. It looks like a young person at an outdoor activity with some hot dogs on their plate here, getting ready to feast on some hot dogs. And that's one of the things we do in this country. We like to cook out. We like to have hot dogs and hamburgers and stuff like that. Now, that's not barbecue. That's cooking out. Okay? Don't invite somebody to a barbecue and serve hot dogs. That's not a barbecue. That's cooking out. Okay? So we do cook out a lot in this country, and I think it's great. I think it's a great way to celebrate and a great way to get together with friends and family and so forth. But they found more evidence links highly processed food to a greater risk of cancer and death. And I'm looking at this here, and I started thinking, I remember hearing many, many years ago that we never had cancer in this country, the United States, until the invention of the hot dog. So before hot dogs, we didn't have cancer. And I'm wondering if there's any correlation now that they're talking about all these processed foods and super processed foods. We're talking about things like hot dogs, cheese puffs, soda, French fries. We're talking about they did 24,000 adults in Italy. And they did 200,000 U.S. healthcare workers over a span of 24 to 28 years. They found that men who consumed lots of ultra-processed food, more than 9 servings per day on average, had a 29% higher risk of colorectal cancer than men who ate around 3 servings. 9 servings per day of ultra-processed foods. Well, that's pretty easy if you think about it. They just said like chips, fries, hot dogs, and sodas. That's 4 or 5 right there at one sitting. So I get it. I just feel bad that, you can't eat everything. You think you can. It's safe. They wouldn't be able to sell it if it's safe, right? The FDA and the CDC. Stop. You know what we just went through with them. So I found it very interesting, though, that they've made that connection with the processed foods and cancer. We've known for a long time that, the more you process stuff, like, so I guess even processed meats like salami, sausages, sugar-sweetened beverages, those were all correlated to a risk for colorectal cancer in men. The Italian study similarly found a poor nutritional quality defined as an unhealthy balance of sugar, fiber, and fat alone did not explain the association of ultra-processed foods with higher mortality. Yada, 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 yada. They say Diet Coke can be rated as nutritionally good, for example, sugar-free Diet Coke because it has no sugar. But the Coke is not even a food. It's a combination of chemicals. So keep that in mind as you're food shopping next time. They say that you can clean corrosion off your battery. They say if you leave like a nail, like a construction nail, a roofing nail, or a penny nail or something in a cup or a glass, like with Coca-Cola, and it'll be dissolved. That's what's inside your stomach. That's what does things to your stomach. So anyway, I guess Donna's not going to make it. We're going to continue to push on here. Hopefully we'll be able to see her somehow, some way. Let me see if I can click on her name here. I did tag her. Let's see if I can click on her name here. I see her. I can do everything. I just can't invite her. I can't wave my wand and bring her into the room, unfortunately. She now has to, show up. She has to show up. She has to tap the video, and then she has to that's asking for permission to join, and then I will say yes, and she'll be able to join. So I guess it was luck we got her the first time, but that's okay. CNNbusiness.com, so this must be true. Cruise recalls its robo-taxis after passenger injured in crash. This is something else here. This is according to, again, CNNbusiness.com, so this must be true. And they say Cruise, which counts General Motors as the largest shareholder, became the first robo-taxi operator to recall its vehicles following a June crash involving a major damage and minor passenger injuries. The crash occurred after the Cruise robo-taxi, making a left turn, stopped in the intersection, thinking that an oncoming vehicle would turn in front of it, but the oncoming vehicle instead drove straight, striking the Cruise vehicle. Both the San Francisco Police Department and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration launched investigations. Donna's messaging me here. Invite me. I'm sitting, waiting, dying to talk to you, yada, yada, yada. Yeah, there's no invite button, Donna. I don't know what you want me to do. What you need to do is you need to touch the picture. Touch my face on the picture, and it'll come up and ask if you want to ask to join, and then you can join. That's the only way I know how to do it. I've been told how to do it. I've never done it. Oh, no, I take that back. I have done it before. So, yeah, that's exactly the process. So, I apologize if we're having a challenge getting to that point in the process here, but, hey, it is what it is. The show's going to go on. Here we go. So, don't get in one of these Cruise robo-taxis is what I'm telling you. They're recalling them. They say the oncoming vehicle drove right in the right turn lane and was traveling at approximately 40 miles per hour in a 25 mile per hour lane before it exited the lane and proceeded forward. Cruise acknowledged in its recall filing that its robotaxi was not sufficiently reactive. A Cruise spokesman, Hannah Lidow, declined to say what the Cruise vehicle could have done differently and declined to release video of the crash. Again, I just find that very interesting that, we have robotic vehicles, but obviously we just don't have them right. I know my other partner in crime here, Mike Taylor, normally talks about his Mustang on occasion. He's a Ford man. He grew up with Ford family and so forth. And Ford Motor Company has issued 2 separate recall notices this week. This must be true. This is according to FoxBusiness.com. This week, impacting nearly 500,000 vehicles, including cars, trucks, and SUVs spanning several model years. On Wednesday, the auto giant sent out an alert recalling F-250, F-350, F-450 pickups, and Lincoln Continental cars, all from 2017 through 2020, to the tune of 277,000 vehicles. So, if you're driving a Ford, you own a Ford, you might want to check, make sure your vehicle is okay. The recall says the rear view camera lens on the covered models can get clouding and impair visibility for the driver. Doesn't sound like a big deal to me, but anytime they do this, they have these 360-degree camera systems. So, kind of interesting. Ford Expeditions. This is the second recall for the Expeditions and Navigators from 2015 through 2017 after the company said in documents to the government that it had received 25 reports of fire caused by heating and cooling fans in the vehicles failing and sparking a blaze. You ever hear that? You park your vehicle, especially here in Florida when it's been running real hot and you got the AC on and stuff, and you're running, and you go. I haven't been in the car, but the car fan is running. It's still cooling everything down. I don't think they do that as much anymore, but it's definitely something that can happen. That's for sure. Are you a fan of Amazon? We talk about the alien update here all the time, and Amazon's Jeff Bezos, baby. Well, Amazon has these Amazon days a couple times a year. Right now, they're getting ready to have another one. The 40 best Labor Day tech deals to shop right now on Amazon, as low as $20. So if you're looking for some tech deals on Amazon, it's this weekend here, Labor Day weekend. They've isolated a bunch of deals in this article here, and well, one of them is something called a Cruiser Pro 90-degree oscillating bladeless tower fan for $80. Save $10 there. Vizio Series 21 home theater soundbar with DTS Virtual X and wireless subwoofer for $149.99. Normally $189.99, saving $40. Another fan, the Nest Smart Thermostat. I don't know about this. I've heard about these thermostats recently here in Denver. We're going to talk about it here a little later on in the show. I think the power company was able to tap into those and moderate your temperature in your house. It was set on 78, 79, and you couldn't adjust it. And it came up with an error message and told you couldn't override it. That was it. And sure enough, a bunch of people had their thermostats adjusted for them in their house because of peak energy. And these are the same people that want to throw all these electric cars on the road. We can't even handle the grid now. And by the way, do you know how the grid's powered? Oh yeah, electricity. Where's the electricity come from, Einstein? Comes from coal. Comes from other sources. So, anyway, I'm not even going to go there right now. A Bose TV soundbar with Bluetooth and HDMI ARC connectivity. What else is going on here? Let's see what else they have. Netgear Wi-Fi range extender for $38. That's a savings of $1.90. Wow. 27-inch work from home monitor, $321.99, originally $399. Let's see here. Let's continue on surfing through here. Solar charger waterproof power bank with built-in dual USB and flashlight for only $21.99. That sounds like a bargain. Portable laptop charger with AC outlet, $84.99 with ticketed coupon, originally $119.99. So they're blowing some things out. Go over to Amazon, check it out. You have some premium stuff here. They have an Apple TV, 4K TV. Let's see, Apple MacBook Air. Lots of stuff on sale there at Amazon. So go get you some Amazon. You pay enough for that. You might as well take advantage of it. You might as well abuse it if you want. There we go. Here's Donna. Let's see here. Yep. I'm going to accept her. There we go. Here she comes. How about that? We are going to have Donna on the show. How about that? Drum roll, please. Showing up. We're only about 20 minutes into the show. There she is. Hey, Donna.
Hello. We had to ask Google. I've been tapping your face. It doesn't do me anything, but yeah, Google. I got it.
Yeah. My face was kind of hurting. Were you hitting me in the forehead or what?
Yeah, exactly. I was decking you. I got nothing. I'm like, oh. But I'm glad to see you. I'm glad to be here.
All right.
What's up?
So do you shop on Amazon?
Oh, yes. All the time. That's where I like him. It's all good. I love Amazon. Yep.
What are some of the things you buy on Amazon? Do you buy regular items all the time, like monthly or weekly or something, or what?
Yeah, I have regular monthly things. I bought some tattoos. I bought some 4th of July tattoos.
Whoa. I know you can buy a tattoo on Amazon. Tell me about that.
Yeah, the ones you stick on with some water. Yeah, I got some tattoos for 4th of July.
I'm thinking some big biker dude's got the drill. He's like, making
I bought some of those too to press on, so I looked cool when I went to a party. Yeah, I love Amazon.
So do you use the free delivery service then? You're an Amazon Prime member?
Oh yeah, yes.
Do you watch the Amazon Prime TV app?
Oh yes.
Because that comes with it, right?
Yeah. But they're not all free because, it's a free service. So
that's how they get you.
You got to make sure you get the free ones.
Have you shopped Amazon sales? Like, remember you used to go camp out on Thanksgiving or whatever and all that. Now they do that stuff with Amazon. Do you go on for their big sales several times a year or no?
Yes, I did it for the first time this past Christmas in July. And so I know they have a deal going on right now. I kind of need a phone, but I think I'm going to hold out. Maybe I can get it at Christmas time, or we'll see.
Yeah, ask Santa.
Yeah. But Santa wants me to have an iPhone. So I don't ask Santa. I get my own, stick with Samsung.
Oh, okay. All right. You don't like Apple then.
No, because I have the watch. Then I'd have to switch everything. That'd be a real pain in the butt. And those watches are pretty expensive.
So the story we talked about just before you got in here was about highly processed foods giving you a greater risk to cancer and death, obviously. The picture they showed with this article on NBCnews.com, again, so it must be true, was a picture of somebody holding a plate with two hot dogs on it. And I found that quite interesting because I had heard many years ago that we never had cancer in this country until we had hot dogs. And I didn't know if that was related, if there was any correlation or no, but I don't know. What do you think? Do you eat processed foods? Do you try not to? What do you do?
I try not to eat it now because you just told me that. But I, I've eaten a ton of hot dogs. You know, I'm a soubrette girl from Jersey. It's like yeah, I love me some soubrettes. I went to visit my people in New York, and when I was up there, I ate so many soubrettes. When I met up with my uncle, he took me to a nice restaurant, and he's like, "Oh my God, you can't eat because you ate a hot dog from a vendor?" And I'm like, "Hey, I needed a soubrette or two." So
Nice. That's funny. That's funny stuff. And we also talked about a couple other things I talked about before you came in the room here. They have this Webb telescope. It's this latest, greatest thing that NASA has out there, and it's seeing further and sending back these miraculous photos and sounds and everything. And they took the digital tones or sounds they were picking up and they put music to it, and they made it like haunting music. And then they took some of the pictures that they showed from light years away. And I just, again, it's just like we talked about in 141. How are you showing me pictures from hundreds of light years away? How are you showing me sounds that you picked up that are mysteriously floating around in space? How are you doing that? We can't, I can't get a toothpaste that tastes good with orange juice.
thank you.
I can't, yeah, I can't get some of the basic needs. I can't get my fries hot at the drive-through.
Yeah.
The
I
ice
can't call
cream
my
machine's always,
I can't call my doctor and get through to my doctor. I got to press 1, 2, 5, and then you got to leave a message. I'm like, seriously?
yeah,
But
yeah, yeah. Why? So no, I'm calling bullshit on this. I think it's all artist rendering, animation, shit like that. So we talked about Prime here. In 141, we talked a little bit about Disney. According to IGN.com, Disney's reportedly developing Amazon Prime competitor with exclusive deals and merchandise. Potential launch date for the program and its membership costs have not been disclosed. This is according to ING.com. Again, the Walt Disney Company is looking into reportedly establishing a new Amazon Prime style membership that would offer customers discounts and special perks. According to the Wall Street Journal, Disney, in the early stages of discussing the program, has not yet established a potential launch date. So here's my thing: what could they possibly do? What are they going to do? Are they going to bring you a Mouseketeer balloon to your house in 2 hours or less? I mean, am I going to get one of those Dole Whip things from the Aloha place in Adventureland? Are you going to bring that to? What are they going to offer? What do you think they're going to do?
you send you a drumstick, one of those big drumsticks.
Turkey leg,
Turkey,
yeah.
yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
They say technology is giving us new ways to customize and personalize the consumer experience so that we are delivering entertainment experiences and products that are most relevant to each of our guests. Yada, 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 bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. So have you been at Disney since they do this whole thing with the armbands and making reservations and all this stuff?
No, no. I know people, I see them, but no. It's too expensive at this point for me.
I like some of the stuff they've been able to accumulate over the last couple years. You know, Star Wars, Pixar, Marvel, all that stuff is great. It's going to be interesting to me. Mike and I have talked about it on this show before because the licensing agreements are going to be running out on some things. Like, for instance, Disney owns Marvel, which owns a lot of the rides and stuff that are in Universal. The
Yeah.
Hulk, Spider-Man, stuff like that. So it's going to be an interesting time, I think, when that licensing runs out. I guess they're going to have to find new stuff, and then maybe Disney's going to have it over there. I mean,
Yeah, I heard that they own The Simpsons too, Disney.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So there goes that Simpsons ride.
I like
Pretty
the
good.
Simpsons ride. That's a good
Yeah,
ride.
it's good, but it's been there. So maybe.
You going into Quickie Mart when you're there? Hello, thank you for
Oh,
coming.
yeah, of course. Got to go everywhere.
When you go to Universal, did you ever have a butter beer from the Harry
Oh,
Potter thing?
yeah. And the butterbeer ice cream. Good stuff.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Is butter beer really beer or no? It's like a root beer. Tastes like butter. What is it?
No, it's just like a real sweet drink. So I'm not a big fan of that because I'm not a
Is there
sugar.
alcohol in it or no?
No, no.
I've
So
never had it.
it's good for kids. You get them a butterbeer and you get your own beer.
I don't know. I'm still asking because when I had my child there, Trey, we took him to the pediatrician and he was having problems teething and he was having problems going to sleep because his teeth were coming in, cutting through his gums. He said, "Well, do you drink whiskey in the house? You got any Jack Daniels?" And I said, "Yeah." This guy's like 80 years old. He goes, "Just take some on your finger or on a little towel and just rub it on his gums and he'll sleep like a baby." Ha ha ha. I'm like, really? You're telling me to give my infant son alcohol? I mean, I found that quite fascinating, but I don't know.
So
And to
did you
this
do it?
day, to this day, Trey loves Jack Daniels. So
Yeah.
no, I'm just kidding. I don't. Yeah, no, we didn't do that. No, no, I wasn't going to do that. You belong to Sam's? You belong to Sam's Club?
No, I used to. Yeah, back in the 90s, I bought in bulk. My husband, who was just my boyfriend at the time, thought I was insane. I live alone and I got like 500 rolls of toilet paper. He was
Ah,
like,
but you would have been smart last year or the year before,
exactly.
right?
See, I still have some left over. So, yeah, it was good.
Well, they say the Sam's memberships are about to get more expensive. They're going to raise the price of that. They're going to go up another $5 from 45 to $50, and then the Plus members are going to go up from 100 to 110. So you really have to use it to take advantage of that savings to get your money back, I guess. It's like you were saying with the movie thing. You go to
Yeah.
two movies, you get your money back. So do you belong to Costco or any clubs like that, BJ's or anything like that anymore or
No,
no?
no clubs. No clubs. Wish I did sometimes for the gas, but
Yeah, well, between Amazon, I mean, they bring stuff you probably need, and then, you go to Walmart or no?
oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm a
You go to
Walmart girl.
Target?
No, not as much as Walmart. So,
Yeah, I'm trying to stay away from Walmart. I've had some bad experiences there. I just
yeah,
don't
my
know.
my husband just cut it all out. He's like, "You can buy everything at Publix. Why go all the way to Walmart?" And I'm like, I'm like, "Well, it's like $1 more." He's like, "Yeah, but you're using that in gas. Just get it at Publix." So, yeah, if I don't go to Walmart and get it, we get it from Publix.
Well, Publix is good. I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna tell you that they're the cheapest around. But
No.
they do a good job. They got staff's always usually pretty good. Stores usually always clean. Place usually stocked well, run well. They usually don't let more than 4 people stand in line. And you know what? That's always bothered me about a store. Any store that I'm spending my money in, if I have to physically go to that store and spend money, you should be waiting in line to take my money. I shouldn't have to wait in line to give you money. What do you think
Or
about
I
that?
shouldn't have to put my vest on and check my own self out.
That's right. Well,
Yeah,
on
let me turn my light on and let me check myself out. No.
On this very show, we discuss that almost on a weekly basis because we have a saying that if you have to bring your own shit up, you're entitled to one free item. I think that's good. I wasn't here the day we trained on this thing. Or how about this? How about when you show up to Walmart, just go straight to the break room. Go straight to the employee break room, pop open a lunch and a soda, and sit down there and start chatting with people. And I'm like, who are you? What are you doing here? Oh, I'm on break. You don't even work here. Sure, I do. I'm on self-checkout. What are you going to do? Apply for a job there. Yeah, what do you want to do? Self-checkout. I want you to pay me to come shop. I don't think it's asking a lot. Whenever I go to the thing, I always end up with some sort of problem. Like they need to check my ID, they need to do something, or I got the sale item that's ringing wrong and I have to push the thing. So now when I get there, I just act like the old guy who doesn't know what he's doing, and I look around, and then the girl comes over and I go, I missed a day of training when we learned how to use this. Ha ha ha. She starts laughing and she rings it up for me, and I go, yeah, fuck that.
It's exactly what I do. I've learned how to use self-checkout. Those lines will be real long, but there's no one at the self-checkout. That's the only time I play the wheelchair card. I'm like, I can't do it. I need some help. They bring up all my stuff, and I'm out of there, and there's still people in line. I'm like,
do they bring it out to your car?
If I need them to, yeah.
All right, so check this out. I want to know how you would react to this. So Matt Damon has endorsed this crypto platform. Are you familiar with cryptocurrencies? Do you own any cryptocurrencies?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, Matt Damon has backed this certain crypto platform, and his crypto platform is suing an Australian woman after they accidentally sent her $7.1 million instead of $68.
Oh.
So if that happened to you, how would you react? Sorry about your luck, Chuck. I'm rich, you ain't. I mean, how do you do that? How do you handle that?
Well, I'm not reacting because I bought some TVs and stuff, and I'm gonna have to return that if I have to return the money that he gave me on accident.
The woman
And also,
allegedly.
if Matt Damon's on a commercial in the movie theater, yeah, I don't think that could be that good for crypto.
The woman allegedly spent and transferred the money, and now Crypto.com is suing for its return. It took 7 months for the Matt Damon endorsed Crypto.com to realize it accidentally sent 10.5 million Australian dollars, about 7.1 million at today's exchange rate, to a woman in Australia instead of the $100 Australian dollar refund she requested. The cryptocurrency trading platform is going after the Melbourne-based Thermomograph, whatever these names are, to retrieve its money along with 10% interest and legal fees. Wow. The court documents show that in May 2021, an employee for the Singapore-based trading platform mistakenly entered an account number into the payment amount field. Crypto.com realized it and accidentally sent this lady millions of dollars in December 2021 while it was conducting a routine audit. They found it by accident.
She had a good Christmas.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, screw that. Buddy.
Well, especially if you held off for a couple months thinking, well, they're going to come get it. Then you're like, well, I guess not.
It's kind of like the checkout thing. If I have to check myself out, I'm entitled to one free item.
Yeah.
If you send me $7 million by accident and 90 days goes by, guess what? You are out of luck, Chuck. You are done. I'm sorry. No, you ain't getting shit.
The refund policy, you only have 30 days, right?
Yeah, or the laptop thing. You know, if the laptop's left over 90 days, it becomes the property of the store owner. Yeah. No, I get it. Yeah. Pawn shop. Same thing. These are pawn shop rules, folks. You don't know pawn shop rules? Come on. So it's National Cinema Day. The day we're recording this thing here. No, it was yesterday. I'm sorry. The 1st of September. National Cinema Day. They were offering $3 movie tickets at AMC, Regal, and other theaters across the country. We talked about movies in the last show. Now you have a thing. I don't know if you still do it. Do you still go to those movie previews, the freebies?
No, now that I have the unlimited pass, those previews that was like work. That was a job to go to those.
Well, tell people about what that took, what you did, how you did it, and all that stuff. Do you mind?
Well, you would get a ticket, and you thought, oh, I'm guaranteed to
How
get
would
in
you
this
get this
movie.
ticket? Where would you get the ticket?
You get them many ways. Back in the day, they would have them. You just go down to the Orlando Sentinel in the morning, and they gave out tickets. They only gave out 200 or like 100 tickets, and it was for admit two.
So these are
And
for movies that are yet to come out. Like this is on a
right,
Wednesday, and the movie's going to come out that Friday, and this is like a
or
practice run.
sometimes you would go like a month before the movie would even come out. I would go to so many screenings, I had no idea what the movie was because you don't see previews. And so I had no idea. And then I would rate it and say, give it like a review. And yeah, it was awesome because you got all kinds of, that's these movie posters. I got so much stuff, movie hats and posters and shirts and all kinds of swag. That was the best part about going.
And
So,
it was the same group of people going a lot of times, right? You guys
oh,
all knew each other and stuff.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, so it was cool. It was cool, but it got to be like a job, like I'm saying, because so many people found out about it. You'd have to get there like hours before and wait in line, and because if you were like the last person in line, you'd go in and there'd be like that one seat, the front row, or yeah. So it's quite difficult. You have to. There's this guy that goes. He still goes. I went to my regular movie, and I went with my mom, and I got there at like 11 o'clock, and he's sitting out there with his lawn chair because the movie starts at 7:30. And I mean, I knew he did that back in the day, but I couldn't believe he was still doing it. I'm like, dude, really?
He
So.
sits in the movie theater in the lobby 8 hours waiting for the
No,
movie.
they stopped that. You ain't allowed to wait in the lobby anymore. You have to sit outside, out in front of the theater or the box office.
It's gonna
It's
rain.
so
It
hot.
rains every afternoon.
Exactly. It's hot. It's raining, and these people. That's why I was like, "This is crazy." You look like an idiot. I'm like, "There's Donna." I'm like, "No, no, I'm good. $21. I can go whenever I want, however many times I want. I'm good."
That's
That's
funny.
yeah, that's insane.
That's funny. So when you go to the movies, we talked about sometimes you bring your own stuff, but they give you coupons and stuff. Have you ever had an embarrassing moment sneaking something in? Like, have you ever dropped a glass wine bottle and it rolled all the way down? Or whoa, see, just like my phone did. Whoa. Have you ever? Has that ever happened to you?
No, I never got busted. Never, nope. But I've been with someone and they're walking in just holding their drink and they're like, "Whoa, whoa, no, you can't bring that in here." And you have to throw it away. But yeah, no, I hide it pretty well. Or they don't notice it. It's in a backpack on my chair. Yeah, I'm good. Unless they're watching now and they're like, "Oh, we need to check that backpack."
Was there ever a movie that you saw at a screening that you're like, yeah, I can't even stay to the end of this. I gotta go. This is just bad.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I've actually left, but there was one, and I stayed because I'm like, it's got to get better, and I'm invested in this movie. Nope, it was like a waste of 2 hours of my life, besides the 6 hours that I waited to get into the theater. So, yeah, no, 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 no more.
Crazy, crazy. So you said that you go with other people and stuff. Your membership thing, is this something that anyone else can go buy now? Is this something that they currently still sell or what?
Oh yeah, yeah, you can sign up all the time. You just sign up on the Regal app, and it's like $21 a month, and you can go as much as you want, anytime you want. You can go all day long to every movie. You can go. Yeah. I mean, they have it at AMC, but I like Regal because Regal's all the seats recline. It's pretty awesome. Take a nap. No, I'm just kidding.
Do those I haven't been to one in a while, but they used to have like these cinema and brew places and offering food like full menu and stuff like that. They're
Right.
not doing that at those movies, are they?
Well, they don't come in and wait on you, but they have a bar and you can buy, whatever you want, all kinds of drinks and
Oh, really? Like
food.
mixed drinks?
I don't know. I know they
Beer
have
and
beer and
wine?
wine. Yeah,
Okay.
I've never gone to the counter, so because
You just placed your order through someone else who was going to the counter?
yeah, I'm like
Hey,
I got you.
sensuous.
I got you in the
Since you was
seat.
up.
Right. Exactly.
Nice. Nice. All right, so what's coming up for you? What do you got going on in your life here in the next couple weeks, months, whatever?
Oh, I've got a list of people that want me to be on their podcast, so I'm gonna answer them back because it's going to be
All right.
good.
All right.
So,
I mean, you and I are going to that podcast thing next week.
oh, it's next week already?
Yeah,
I didn't know
Thursday.
what the date was.
Yeah,
Oh,
the opening night of football. I'm going to miss that to
oh,
go to this
oh.
podcasting thing. That's
Well,
all
thanks
right.
for telling me. I forgot I didn't look at the date, but okay, it's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, we'll have to put our heads together for that. I don't know. Maybe it'll be a waste of time. Maybe it'll be good. Maybe it's just networking. I don't know. Maybe we'll learn something. Maybe we'll meet somebody, whatever. So it's all
Yeah.
about growing, expanding, and learning and all that stuff. So hopefully it'll all work out for us. But I mean, when you say you're not ready to release any names of any potential podcasts or shows or anything like that, right? You're not that close to it yet, right?
No, well, there's a list, and I can't even think of. I mean, I know one, but I don't want to say.
That's
Yeah,
all right. Don't get it. Don't.
yeah.
That's okay.
And now you got me thinking and saying I didn't know it was Thursday. I need to answer all of them before Thursday because if they see me there, they're going to be like, "Hey, did you get my request?"
Well, I don't know how big this thing's gonna be. I don't know. It was a thing, a Facebook event type thing, but it's not an event on Facebook. It's an in-person event, and I thought it looked interesting. So we made arrangements to attend, and we'll see. We'll see what happens. Maybe we'll meet
Yeah,
people. Maybe we'll learn something. Maybe it'll make us better. Who knows? Or maybe like you said, you'll get to see connections and make connections and see people. So that's always a good thing to do. You were joking around before. You were trying to get in, and you kept looking at my fake news commercial on the Facebook page. I have it on the
Uh,
website as well. Did you like that commercial or no?
well, yeah, it's clever.
Didn't you see how interesting it was? How they were all saying on all those newscasts throughout the whole country the exact same frigging 30-second mon. Are you serious?
Right.
That's what's going on. The news is it's a show. It's entertainment. It's not news. It's entertainment. So we serve the straight poop here though. We
Yep.
definitely don't entertain you. That's for sure. Anyway, all right. This Mike put a thing on our Facebook page the other day. I don't know if you saw it. He said he just replaced the can of air freshener in the office bathroom with an air horn. And now we
Uh,
wait. I thought that was pretty
hmm,
funny.
that's great.
Here's another one with Spider-Man. Psst. If you can afford a $60,000 electric car, you can pay back your student loans.
Uh,
What do you think about that? You think that's fair that they're paying back student loans for some people?
uh, if as long as it's the right people, the people that can't afford and they're struggling to, work their job that they paid all that money for. So yeah,
What
as long
about
as
what about the people that struggled and couldn't do it and they had to work, or instead of spending their money on school, they spent their money on plumbing equipment or mechanics equipment or building a
right,
business or whatever. How much
yeah,
money do they get back?
right. Let's file a complaint about
Right.
that. Be
Yeah.
like, why
Or how
didn't
about
they?
yeah, how about a guy like me? Like, and maybe if I'd have had that option of not paying back student loans, maybe I would have went and got more of a degree than I got. Further along than I already have. So
Right, I thought about that. I'm like,
yeah,
can I
I
file a
think
complaint?
yeah, I think that if you took out a loan, you're responsible to pay it back. One thing's for sure, the other people who couldn't do it don't need to be paying back your loan, and that's what's going to happen. These people are going to be through taxation. They just hired 87,000 more IRS agents. They say they're not going after the middle class, but they are. That's the largest demographic of audits found. They say that they're going to uncover at least $1 trillion in auditing people with these 87,000 tax agents. So that's how they're paying for this shit. Everyone else is paying for it. It's just not fair. I don't think it's fair to the plumber, the electrician, or somebody that went to a trade school or went through an apprenticeship or what have you and decided that school wasn't for them, or they didn't have the money to go to school, or they couldn't afford to, or they had to work to support their family, or what have you. I cringe at the fact that somebody else gets to skate through and not do any of that stuff. It's just very cringeworthy in my mind. I don't think it's fair. I don't. Yeah, I know life isn't fair. I get it though. It
Yeah,
is what it is. So anyway, if life was fair, it'd all be different, and we'd all hate it because we'd all be exactly the same. We'd all
yeah.
look the same. We'd all act the same. We'd all
And
sound the
then you
same.
could complain about that.
Exactly.
So always going to be
Ex-
something to complain about.
exactly.
That's right.
All right,
Yeah.
so we're gonna make an appearance at the podcast thing next week, and then I'll probably report on that next weekend on whatever shows I do next weekend. But you're watching us. You're watching both mics, raw, stripped down, no posts, no nothing, no fancy music, no fancy intros, no outros, no commercials, none of that stuff here. It's just stripped down and raw. It's on Facebook Live. Then I go ahead and I copy it off and I share it off on all the platforms, so you can still find us everywhere. It's football season, folks, and it's gotten so busy for me. I have to pick and choose what I can physically do and not do. So this is what we got right now, and I'm happy. I'm happy with it. I'm happy for it. You know, if you're missing the other type show, great, so be it. If you're not, so be it. If you're new to us, maybe you don't know the difference. You know, you wouldn't know if I didn't tell you. But it is time for the shout outs, though. I do want to give a shout out to my friend Gino Losi. He put you on the big fish there. GINOLOSI. Look him up on the socials. Look him up on YouTube. He'll put you on the monster fish in Florida. Check out my friend Night Fan Stan over at Jet Set Printing for all your printing needs in Central Florida. And of course, check out my friends at the Melon Patch Theater in Leesburg. Dustin Levine and company do a wonderful job there. Make a donation, buy some advertising, buy your staff some tickets to a play. That's a cool thing to do. Buy your employees stuff like that. It's an interesting night out for people. So, and they do a bang up job. You wouldn't think it's a local community theater. They do a really good job there. So check out the Melon Patch Theater there in Leesburg. Donna, why don't you give everybody an idea about your company? Tell them about your company again. Sunbands.us.
Yes, sunbands.us. I always liked putting my sunglasses on my head, and so then I created headbands that are like sunglasses, and it's a headband. So it's this headband, and then we have a lot of other great stuff. We have artwork on there that is awesome. It's unique. It's done by a secret professional artist, and it's really cool stuff. And you can get it to hang on the wall, or it goes on mugs, shirts, hoodies, whatever you want. And there's cool sayings, and it's just awesome. So go to sunbands.us and check it out. It's really cool
All
stuff.
right. Cool. Sunbands.us. And if they're looking to reach out to you directly, DonnaMarini.us. Is that right?
Exactly.
So
DonnaMarini.us.
Donna, no space, no period, nothing. MARINI.us. And then the other one is Sunbands, SUNBANDS.us, correct?
Yep. Yep.
Cool.
Great stuff.
Cool. Well, I
Check it out.
appreciate you sitting in for the other mic here on both mics. I hope you had a good time. Sorry we couldn't get you in the room quick enough
Oh,
there,
I
but
loved it. At least now I know how to get in next time.
there you go. You see,
Yeah.
it's all about
I-
learning. It's about the
yeah.
learning curve. So yeah, well, good. I'm excited. I'm happy for you. I think you did a great job. I really appreciate you hanging out with me tonight. And I'm going to post these things everywhere. So look out for them and make sure you share them with your friends and so forth as well. Okay.
Okay. Can I tell you that I remembered the name of the place in Oviedo Mall?
Sure. Absolutely. What's the name of the
It's
place?
great acting. It's a class, and then it's a theater. They do plays, and we went and saw a great play, reasonable prices, and it's Penguin Point.
Okay. Penguin
And
Point.
so check it
All
out.
right.
It's really cool. I mean, these actors were amazing, and they're right there. It's a pretty small spot, so it's really cool. Up front.
All
And
right.
pretty cool.
Sounds cool. Thanks again for being with us. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. This has been episode 142. I can't believe I got 142 of these already. Anyway, we're still the worst fucking podcast you've ever heard. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. We'll speak with you next time. Bye, Donna.
Thanks. Bye.